Hello, my future self. Um, Today I'm going to do day 25 lab, EIGRP, the dynamic routing protocol that that helps share information and networks with another routers. So in this lab, there's four sections. Um, the first section, you going to configure the appropriate host name and IP addresses for each device, every single one except the switches or the switch. And then we'll go on to do the rest of this. Um, let's do that. First, we need to let's just do this one first. PC1 is empty right now. So we're going to enter the IP address 192.168.4.1. That should automatically give the subnet /24. Perfect. I'm gonna do router 1. Okay. Um, T and then host name 2R1. Wait a minute, look like I did that already. Did I do that already? Oh, interesting. Let me see here. Hold on. Show IP interface brief. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, name is router. I might have done that earlier. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we give the name. We're gonna give IP address for this router. This router would be IP address, IP address. Oh, my bad. So IP address of each interfaces, right? Of each interfaces. So this is interface 1, 2, so on and so forth for this one. So let's configure interface F1/0, and then we're gonna give IP address 10.0.13.1/255.255.255.252. If you know CIDR table, /30 is basically 252 subnet mask. Hit enter. Okay. And then I think we should do no shutdown to enable the interface, because in default it's down. So as soon as we do that, the light should go up or green, like this one is green. It take about 30 seconds, so let's see. My bad. Let's do another one. Gonna do the same thing for interface G00, IP address 10.0.12.1/30, and then no shutdown. Okay, we're done with R1. Let's do R2. Enable connect hostname R2, interface G0/0, IP address 10.0.12.0, sorry, .2, 255.252, no shutdown. You can see this is green and green. There's the connectivity here, and then go down to same thing, F1/0, IP address 10.0.24.0, sorry, .1, 255.255.255.252, no shutdown. Okay, gonna do the same thing on this real quick. Host name R3, name change right here. If you want, you could set password, but I'm not gonna do that. Save some time. Um, interface F1/0. You can do IP address 10.0.0.13.2, 255.255.255.252, and then no shutdown. That turned green real quick, just good. Then configure another interface F2.0, IP address of 10.0.34.0/255.255.255.252, no shutdown. Again, default router is down down, so we need to enable that by using this CLI. Okay, last one. Interface conft host name all four, interface F1/0, IP address 10.0.24.2, 255.255.255.252, no shutdown. Turn green right there. And then we're gonna do F2/0 interface, IP address 10.0.34.2, 255.255.252, Wait, what did I do wrong? Oh, IP address. No shutdown. Green. And then do another one. Interface G0/0. IP address 192.168.4.254. This is /24, so it's 255.255.255.0. And then no shutdown. No shutdown. Okay, everything looks good. Okay, cool. I'm going to break this video into two sections, so you could watch the step 2, 3, 4 on another video. So yeah. Alright guys, welcome to the second part of this lab. Um, I'm going to configure the loopback interface for each router. So I'm going to do the first one. So first we're going to create the loopback interface. Um, interface loopback, call it 1. Then we going to enter the created loopback 1 and then assign IP address. That would be 1, 1, and I think this one is 255.255.255.255 because um it's /32, right? /32 used for host, right? This is, in a way, it is a host based on my understanding. We do that. Okay. And we're gonna do that for all of the routers here. Okay. Up to 55. Okay. Same thing for this one. I will not explain too much because you could go back and watch the lab 25 from Jimmy IT Lab. So I just do this based on my understanding. enable comt interface loopback 1, enter loopback 1, and then assign the IP address of that loopback. Okay. So do show IP interface brief. There's loopback for this one. Okay. So we set that already. Yeah, /32. Okay. And now we're gonna do configure the EIGRP on each router. Okay. I'm gonna do this one first. Let's try to do exit router EIGRP, call it 100, and then we're gonna include all this network IP. So we could do 10.0 network 10.0.12.0 when we do the network in the router like this using this protocol, the subnet would be the inverse, like, or the wildcard. So I think that's what you're supposed to do. Right, so this is 3. Why? It's because /30 is equal to 255.255.255.252. I should say /30, not .30. And then this one is .32, which means 255.255.255.255. So anything that you see, for wildcard, anything that is 255 is turned to 0. So 000 dot 255 minus 252 is 3-bit left, and that's why you have 0.3 right here. Okay, and then we do another one. 13, same thing for this one. Hit enter, and then we're gonna do no auto summary, and then we need to include the loopback, right, that we created earlier. This one right here. So we do 111 because it's all 255. That would be 0 0 0 0. Hit enter. Okay, and then we could do show IP interface brief again. You can see that it's here now. Or we could use another method. Route. No, I think it's. Let's see, is it route? EIGRP. No, be interface EIGRP. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind, never mind. I forgot the command for that. It's show IP route. IP route EIGRP. Okay. Oh no. Do show IP protocol. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, you can see here. The only thing that's missing is a passive interface. So we're gonna do that. Passive interface L1. That's it. Now we're gonna do this again. There you go. You can see here that is set to loopback 1. All right. Do the same thing for all of this router. Router EIGRP 100 and network. So for router 2, you have this network and you have this network. So we need to include both. 0, 0.0.03, same thing. And then 24. You see that mean is good. It it's kind of like saying, hey, this router know about this network as well, something like that. All right, we done that, and then we're gonna do network loopback dot zero. Oops, sorry. Dot zero dot zero dot zero. No auto summary, and then passive L1. That should be all. You could do show IP protocol. Everything is there, including the passive interface. That's good. I'm gonna do same thing for R3. Router EIGRP 100 network. We have one here and one here. So 10.0.13.0 0.0.3. Okay. Same thing for this one. 34. And then network loopback. Okay, everything is here, loopback, and everything is here. Passive interface is here. Okay, looks good. Do the same thing for this one. And so for this one, it's a little bit unique because you're three of them. So you can assign this one, and this one. So that's not a problem. We could do that. EIGRP 100 network 10.0.24.0.3. Same thing. 34.3. Wait, just double check. Yep. And then network dot 192.168 dot 4.0, and then this one is slash 192.4.0 slash 24. So 24 is so slash 24 means 255.255.255.0, right? So if you do 255 subtract 0, that would be 255, right? So in that case, we will put not a 3, we're gonna do 2, oops, 0.0.0.255. Okay, and then we're gonna include the loopback for the 4.4. All right, do show IP protocol. Okay. One here, one here. Okay. Now you're gonna do passive L1. Okay. And no auto summary. And then there you go. We have everything here that we need. Without no IP, sorry, no auto summary, you can see here to show everything that is, you know, not specific. But the way that we do it is more specific, and that's why we have to do the no auto summarization summary. Okay, and we did everything here that it asked for. The last thing we're gonna do is the unequal cause load balancing. So we're gonna do this. Click on R1, and I think we're gonna do router variant 2. Okay, you can see here that it is understood. Okay, guys, so I want to do a little bit of a experiment with the ping. So initially, I want to ping PC1 to see if router 1 can reach PC1. And first try, I got a failure. Second, third, I didn't understand what was going on. But then if I ping the loopback address and then immediately give me 100% success rate. So 5 out of 5, everything looks good. Then I check the configuration of the PC1 and everything looks good except it need to know um, the default gateway. It need to know where the where the gateway, where the router, like this PC1 connected to. So I have to type this into this default gateway area um, so that it can, reach PC1 when R1 is pinged to PC1. It know the address, but it doesn't know, um, which interface is PC1 connected to. Okay, so I just want to share that. Pretty neat. Let me see if we could ping. Uh, let's do loopback. 111. I expect that to be, yep, working just fine. And then same thing for the physical interface. Let's see, we could do either this one or this one. So we could do both. 10.0.13.1. Yep, I got reply, right? And then 12.1. I should get another reply. Okay, so you can see here it works. The EIGRP protocol is working because we configured that earlier. Also, the loopback is working because we configured that earlier. Um, you know, I wonder if, just want to do experiment, right? I just want to know if I uh, disable this. Eh, it's okay. I could do that offline. All right, guys. So for today lab, that is all. I know it's a little bit long, but hey, it's experimenting. So you should do the same. Um, I got stuck with this. I Google it. Boom. Figure it out. Sometimes it's just a matter of how you troubleshoot things and make it works again. And in this case, I just done that. So, all right, guys. Until next time. Peace out.